Alright. Well, it's bedtime for us. Um, we need some sleep. We need to level up soon, but I haven't felt the need to actually put some points in yet. It's like weird, I don't know what I want to actually fucking do, you know? Man, it's almost 1 in the fucking morning. My guy needs some fucking sleep. Alright. See you in the morning. There. Can I
The
do some
window stands broken in
visual
its frame.
calculus on this bitch?
Cold wind blows in. The shards face outward. Whatever broke this window came from the inside.
Did I break it with my own
A
hands?
fine web of scarring covers the back of your right hand, but none of it is recent.
What did this
More
then?
likely a projectile than a held object. There are no fragments on the floor from pulling a tool back in after impact.
No fragments from pulling a tool. So I threw some. Did I throw my gun? Assess the size of the impact.
It is too large for a bullet, yet too small
It
for
might be a
piece
gun.
of furniture.
It might be my gun.
You're looking for something heavy and larger
Oh,
than
large.
your fist.
Well, a gun's technically it is larger than a fist.
The shoe you found on the balcony
Oh, the
fits
shoe.
the hole almost as well as your foot. It would have also been heavy enough if thrown with force.
Okay. Well, we already solved that fucking mystery.
You smashed the window with your own shoe.
What a stupid thing to do.
But hey, at least you found your shoe.
That's
Not
true.
that it will keep you warm at night.
Hold on. Did I ever figure out what the fuck that? Oh, I can't do shit about that. What about looking at myself in the mirror?
On the bathroom
Oh
wall,
god, I forgot.
in it,
I forgot
your
about this
face
fucking face I have.
adorned with the expression.
Man, those are. Fuck. Could put some more into electrochemistry. Interfacing. Yeah, what if I can stop the seam from fogging up? Let's try and get interfacing. Interfacing. Where's interfacing? Ah, right here. Level up. Hey. We're learning. Okay, let's let the mirror be.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall.
Interfacing,
In
huh?
it, your face adorned
No!
with the expression. The chain cutters slip out of your
For
hands
real?
as you attempt to twist the faucet into place.
Alright.
Well,
Leave the mirror be. Fuck. Alright.
the bed is cold and not particularly inviting, but it's yours. The sheets look awful.
Let's just crawl in the bed and fucking say goodbye.
The sheets feel at once coarse and clammy against your skin. The bed sags beneath your weight as you stretch out and finally close your eyes.
Thank God. What time do I wake up? 7?
And then sleep doesn't come.
What? I don't sleep?
And then sleep doesn't come.
But I want to sleep.
Obviously, you're in bed with your eyes closed, but it's not happening.
Why?
Maybe it's the bed's fault.
Check the pillow.
Its synthetic filling has separated into hard lumps. The pillowcase smells oddly.
Ugh. Check the blanket.
It barely covers your toes, stretching over your
I must be a
soft belly.
tall motherfucker.
This is your body here, intimate and warm, breathing. Under your thrumming eyelids, you see a dizzying array of colors. You won't get off this carousel quite so easily.
Roll over to the other
It's a
side.
little better. Colors, scenes, and half-formed phrases still litter your mind. Part of you is still trying to solve the case, isn't it?
Who killed him? Who?
Something to do with, what was it that the lieutenant said? Union? And it's gone again. Your thoughts lost between the slowing brain waves.
Alright, no more thoughts. We bed
Your
now.
breathing steadies. A great silence washes over you until your eyelids twitch in your sleep and images start forming.
Okay. Hey, look at at that. Oh, this dream world? Hey. Oh, that's me.
You remember the scent of your childhood.
What am I doing there? I remember
Do
nothing.
you remember your wife's hand on your face?
I was left.
That's right, funky baby. And you just stood there. One hand on the bottle and the other on your dick. Watching her go. Let it all be dragged away from you.
I wonder if this is actually like the truth. Like, I was fucking sex obsessed and a drunkard, and I just stood there while my wife left me.
Tell me,
Or am I just fucking
where are
having a
your
weird ass
friends?
dream?
Human beings have friends, Harry boy. Where the hell are yours?
I don't even know which one I want to go with here. I can get it all back, or I don't want to come back. Am I just such a sad sack that I'm just gonna... I don't want to come back. I'm a fuck... Let's be real. I'm an awful human being. I don't want to come back.
They were only cramping your descent into the abyss. Now they're gone. 3 times gone and never coming back. All of it. You failed. You failed me.
I like the little disco ball on top.
You failed Elysium.
Elysium, huh? What is Elysium?
Everything. The Pale and the Isolas on the surface. The outer magnetosphere. Burning, furious truth. 8,000 years of written history. You really dropped the ball, Harry. 4.6 billion people, and you failed every single one of them. You really fucked up.
4.6 billion people? Hold on. How many people are there in the world? So we're like almost double that right now in like real life. So this is like, wow, that's weird. Um, I've talked to you before.
No, Harry. You were just talking to yourself.
Well, what am I doing
That's
right
all
now?
you ever do, even in your dreams. And the act is wearing thin. The spots on the disco ball fade around you.
Damn.
You'll be back in those cold snakeskins in no time.
Oh, it is ancient reptilian brain.
Stretching up the bed.
Bloated corpse of a drunk has the same voice as ancient reptilian brain.
Stinky boy.
Sticky boy. I can come back
You're
from
not
this.
coming back from shit. Thrashing around in that high conductivity state of yours, bumping into things and acting like a clown? Who are you kidding?
I'm trying to solve this case.
You're trying to what? I can't hear you. This is just a word dream now. Jumbled up garbage. The pictures are gone. The bed rises to meet you. A thin, sleep-like state. More glass than velvet, grinding in your head.
So something is wrong. Sleep shouldn't be this bad, this dry, this unnourishing. There's something wrong with your thoughts. Some kind of new type of hangover.
Oh god, there's another type.
Oh yes, party boy, and it's worse than the one before. Just think of the shit you saw. Here it comes too. So soon already. A silent alarm goes off in your head like clockwork, barely let you sleep at all. Time to get those clothes on, Harry.
Okay, limbic
Time to
system.
go to work in the shit factory.
It's a good song. Cheers. Oh my god, all my morale and all of my... Oh, thank god.
Good going, buddy.
Um, is that how it's gonna be now when I close my
Yes.
eyes?
Wait till you see the one with the chick in it. It's gonna be a good one. You feel even worse this morning than you did last night.
What chick?
You don't know? You don't know? Some broad that messed you up. It'll
Oh,
come
is that
to
my
you.
wife?
It always does.
What the hell is going on with
You
me?
mean, why are you so tired? Too tired and down to even think? It is worrying, isn't it? You can't be a detective like this. Detectives need to be able to think.
Why is this happening?
It's just that your heart has finally pumped all the speed out of your system, Buster. Time to get some more. Don't do that. Stay strong. The hangover will wear off. You don't need to keep doing this to yourself.
Wait, what is speed?
Speed is a potent central nervous system stimulant. It kept you propped up all day yesterday, despite your debilitating hangover. How else did you think you even got up from this floor? You got up from this floor because of a holy vow you made 16 years ago.
Volition,
With
huh?
me. To wake up exactly 7:30 every morning until the day you die.
What is my volition? Because I've got like a strong electrochemistry, even though I haven't really upped it yet. Well, I haven't even really touched either. +5. I've got strong volition.
Don't be silly. There was no vow. You were high on speed. That was the only reason you got up. You can't detect without it. It's that simple.
I need to get more of it then. Detecting is my life.
Of course.
Let's go.
Martinez is speed central. You just gotta poke around. Follow your nose.
Yeah,
you
that's
and
right.
Speed will be happy again. You will make her come home. This time
I'll be a
it will
better
be
detective
different.
if I do drugs. That's right. That's right. Oh yes. This is my Imagine imagine having like a fucking like to-do list and it's just like Monday, okay, I got all this to do, haven't really finished it all. Tuesday, find speed and sniff it. Oh shit. Don't I have speed? Hello? Tools. Yeah, I do have speed. Well, I'll do that later. Let's just for now, let's get the fuck out of here. Where's my partner? I like this song actually. Like you know, the little whoa. Hello? Yeah, this song. I like this song a lot actually. Can I put my tools away? Like I'm like a fucking crazy person right now. Alright, let's forgot I have fucking smokes. Damn, I've got a lot of fucking drugs on me. Good morning.
Morning. Looks like we can get to work at once. The union muscle turned up. They look rowdy. We should talk to them.
This is to we don't need to we know what to talk to them. We need to get the body down. What do you mean rowdy?
I mean ungovernable. Martinez isn't exactly enthusiastic about the RCM being here. They prefer to be policed by the union. These men here, men who drink beer for breakfast, There's talk of an armed wing of the Union called the Hardy Boys, who are responsible for state policing. I think it's them.
Are these the men Garte told us about yesterday?
I completely forgot. Sorry, I had a rough night's sleep. It's them by the looks of it. Loud and nasty, just like the manager said.
Oh yeah. We need... Hold on. Ask Renee about the photo, smoke around the balcony. Yeah, the unruly men who gather in the mess hall. No, so I want to actually know...
One loose thread less to worry about, and one big problem to replace it.
Why do we need to talk to them?
Everything points to the Dock Workers Union.
Yeah, the belt.
The belt used for hanging him.
Okay.
The circumstances in Martinez. My preliminary information, which may, of course, all be wrong. But we still need to talk to them, and it won't be easy.
Nah, we don't need to call in reinforcements. Who the fuck is gonna come help us? They don't, like, our precincts don't give a shit about this place. Let's roll.
One more thing before we do. We don't have to talk to them immediately. We can walk right past them, continue with our business.
Interesting.
Good. A power move. Purposefully concentrate on something else first. Yeah, streetwise. Zoom right past. Do it on your own terms.
That's a good point.
But
Let's do that.
aren't you curious to know what they have to
Ooh.
say about the murder?
Logic
I'm in
is
no
right.
hurry to leave. They think they own the place. Anyway, I leave that choice to you. Whatever you decide is
Well,
fine
both
by
of my authority and reaction speed is saying, go whenever you want to. Logic is saying, no, let's do this now. So I think we're gonna talk to Garte.
Can I help you?
Oh shit, I don't have the money for my bill right now. Let's talk to you.
Just a moment.
Lena, the cryptozoologist's wife. We need to meet the cryptozoologist, because he sounds fucking cool.
And there's no public phones nearby?
The closest phone booth is down the coast. Sorry for the inconvenience, ma'am.
Cafeteria manager appears genuinely apologetic.
It's fine, I understand. Thank you anyway. I'm glad to see you again, dear.
The lady is distressed. Perhaps something more upbeat might cheer her up.
Good day, ma'am. Everything all right?
Please don't trouble yourself about me, sweetie. I was just hoping to make a call, but the Whirling's phone line isn't working.
I know a
The
phone.
union office probably has a phone, but I can't really get there. Or to the phone booth
I can
down the
do that.
coast. And Gary's phone is dead too.
What's wrong with the phone line?
The manager was vague about it.
Why would he be vague about phone problems? This is something to look into later.
Why do you need to
Ask
use the
God.
phone anyway?
To let the young woman who's house sitting for us know that we may be delayed. Morel, my husband, and Gary were supposed to get back by Monday night, but they're still missing, and I haven't heard from them.
Interesting.
I was also hoping she'd heard from Morel.
Okay, I'll bite. Has your husband gone missing
That's
before?
just it. This isn't like him at all. He always plans his expeditions so
Interesting.
carefully.
A cold breeze hisses through dense thickets of reeds. Something sweet in it, somnolent. A damp chill goes down your spine. When you look around, you're still in the whirling in rags.
Whirling in Rags is such a good fucking name.
You have more important things to worry about.
What is this expedition your husband was
Just
on?
some field work, sweetie. Morel is a highly trained scientist. He and his assistant Gary are studying an extremely rare species of insect.
Okay.
But they should have returned by now. They were just going down the coast across the waterlock to set a few traps. He said they'd be back on Monday. What could be keeping them?
The waterlock, that was broken. Could this be it?
The waterlock to the other side of the coast is broken. They're probably just stuck over there.
Oh my. What happened to the waterlock?
Probably just some technical
Well,
problem.
whatever the cause, I'm thankful. To both of you. You've spared me another sleepless night.
You're welcome, ma'am.
I hate to ask, but if your investigation takes you to the other side of the coast, Please do keep an eye out for my husband.
Yeah, I want to meet him.
This will surely lead to a cryptozoological mystery with that extremely rare insect.
Hell yeah.
And if you see him, let him know Lena is waiting for him here at the Whirling. He gets so tangled up in his work that he may not know the water lock's been repaired. And it's cold out there.
If I see him, I'll let him know you're here, when or if I get there.
Oh, you're such a dear. Thank you, sweetie.
Tell me more about Morel, looks, character, your
Oh, dear.
relationship.
I'm not sure where to begin.
What's your husband look like?
Well, his expression is slightly grumpy, but his eyes are always bright and curious, like a small boy's. And his palms are quite coarse from all the field work, but he's quite gentle.
It's always a challenge to describe the person you know best in the world.
Let's try again. If I were to meet him on the street, what would I look for?
Oh, well, he's a bit shorter than you, but with a larger frame, and he has longish white hair, usually a bit uncombed. You might say wild, even.
The lieutenant pulls out his notebook
Oh, thank
and begins
you.
jotting down the woman's description.
Yeah, like I just want to like actually be able to find him.
One other thing, he'll likely have all kinds of field gear
Oh.
on him, even if he's not out in the reeds, you know, just in case.
Okay, I think I have all the information I need. Let's
I
move
hope
on.
I've been useful.
That's all for now, ma'am. Let's ask Garte about the fucking phone line shit.
Can I help you? Got the 20
but-
real? Then
Not yet.
why are you...
Shut up. Damn it. Oh, the gardener.
Let me handle this.
Says the crowd in the mess hall before turning to you.
Detective disorientated. Are you still wondering where
Detective
you
disoriented.
are? This is Martinez, in case you've forgotten. I advise you not to overstay your welcome.
Wait, she's not the gardener? You're the gardener.
No, I am not a gardener. I'm a legal counselor for the Dock
What
Workers
the
Union.
fuck?
So let's get to it. You're looking for Titus Hardy? You think he has information that will help you? Maybe he does.
He points to the man on her right.
That's Titus. Talk to him. But know this. I'll be keeping an eye on you. No strong arming. Nothing official. The District of Martinez does not recognize your authority to make arrests.
It doesn't matter if you recognize our authority. We will make an arrest if we have to.
She says nothing. Her glare speaks for her.
What if I want to talk to you, not
What
Titus?
you want is of no significance, officer. Don't test your authority. In Martinez, you are no one.
I saw what you were thinking. You want to say, what are you going to do to me? Don't. Just because it's in your head doesn't mean you have to say it. You will not lose out on anything good by not saying it.
Wait, hold on. You will not lose out on anything that's like double negatives. I don't understand it, so I'm not gonna touch it. Why are you so aggressive?
Aggressive? You make your living enforcing violence. These people are just dock workers.
Yeah, that might have
So you
just
were
lynched a
spying on
fucking
us.
motherfucker.
And now you represent murder suspects. Just dock workers.
Yeah,
Listen, you moral intern lackeys. You're a mob
moral intern. Yeah.
enforcing the unlawful privatization of Revachol. 20 fat men in the Occident are stealing it all, and you're their bodyguards.
Fuck yeah.
The tall, broad-shouldered man takes a sip of his beer.
So ask what you came to ask, or get back to your commanders.
What the fuck? I don't know where you heard that, but it's wrong. The RCM is principled and strong, like you socialists. Yeah, let's ask those
Let's.
questions. I should talk to Titus then. But not now. We're not talking to him right now. We got shit we need to do actually. I have no need to talk to him. Fuck the gardener. Alright. Alright. Let's see. Open the apartment door forever. Oh yeah, the apartment door forever. Get the key from the weasel's door from Manana. Oh yeah. Alright, so I guess we can just do that since we're like right there. Oh yeah, he's not gonna like me. I don't want to talk to him. Hey, racist. What's up?
Looking for something?
Right, I'm going. I'm just gonna cash the check, I guess. Oh, and turn in any bottles or
The
whatever I
tear
found.
machine stands in the corner. A sign says, 1 bottle equals...
Can I still use a tear
No.
machine?
You need.
I guess I don't. Wait, I really don't have any tear? Can I take that out? I really don't?
The tear machine stands...
Oh. Never mind. Alright, let's just get my fucking check.
Is this about the questions again? Because I don't really know anything.
I need to exchange this novelty check for cash.
Wow. I didn't know you worked for the union, sir.
She rolls up the giant novelty check, looks like she's seen it before, and slips it under the counter.
Anything else I can do for you?
Blow the whole thing on speed and gin right now. Speed and gin. Great combo.
Alright, let's leave. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. Yeah, I guess we're gonna talk to Mignana.
So, how'd you like our harbor?
Was nice
It's
enough.
but a rest area on the path leading across open plains.
He notes solemnly, then turns to you, a wide smile adorning his
Right.
face.
You talk to the boss, eye to eye, like men of the plain. If you have any more questions, I'm set to talk.
Everett said you have a key to a door?
A key, huh? What door is this key supposed to open?
I was hoping you could tell
of course,
me.
I got you. You don't know anything.
He taps the side of his nose with a little wink.
I got that key right here. And let me tell you, it's mighty good of you to help us out during the strike. Working class solidarity, as they say.
I saw an opportunity, I took it. I'm a hustle grinder.
I'm not so sure about the hustle grind, but you know, it doesn't matter. It's a good thing you're doing. Thanks. What you're looking for is a basement door behind the greenhouse. That's behind the whirling in rags. That's all I know. Our organization is what you call compartmentalized. Means we keep out of each other's business.
Okay, but where did you get the key from?
The janitor gave it to me. Nice fella. We talked about life and things that really, truly matter.
Huh.
None of this mess we're in. This jiving and juggling. What's it for? To feed our children, I guess.
Anything else I should know about this task? This weasel person? When he'll be home?
I'm more of a philosophical dock worker. I like to talk about the big picture stuff. Who I am, who you are, what we are fighting for.
Who he is and what they're fighting for? This is interesting.
Um. So why are you striking
We're
exactly?
negotiating our share.
Your share?
Aye.
How large a share would you
All of it.
like?
However, right now we want all the harbor workers to be on the company's board, so they could take part in the decision-making process.
Got the picture. Let me ask you something
Sure thing.
else.
What is this? News of the world? Talk about personal stuff. Get to know him.
Wait, I don't even know your name. Who are you?
Call me Mañana. I'm just a humble harbor worker for the past 6-7 years.
Not a given name for certain. It's a taken name. The kind for artists, or criminals, or revolutionaries and the sort. An alias. A nom de guerre.
Well met, Manana. That's a sweet ass
A name
name.
worthy of the man who holds it, friend. Names are important.
So not a given name, I take it?
I'd say a real name is what most people call you.
You realize it's something.
Now that we're getting so well acquainted, what's your name?
Be honest with him.
Honestly, I lost it while drinking.
Wow, this is major. You're like a man born anew. Okay, so if you can't find it, maybe make up a new one?
I may take that into
Can't live in this
consideration.
world without names, see? Important things they are. Vessels of the soul.
What's your deal with names anyhow? Is it a spiritual thing or a philosophical
More
one?
poetic thing. Any attempt to formulate a grand unified theory about it ends in the stupidest shit imaginable.
I like Manana.
Doesn't make it less true, though. That means I can't tell you about it. I can only show you. You may understand in time. Or not. But it might be easy enough.
Fair enough. Seems interesting.
Words guide our life. We commune with each thing through its word. Every word is also a name, is it not?
Alright
The
then.
man whispers a jaunty tune. A coastal breeze ruffles his hair.
Any idea who killed the hanged
The
man?
mercenary, eh? Who could have killed him? That's indeed the question. Why even do such a thing?
The harbor is a prime area of suspicion. In your opinion, are the dark workers involved in the killing?
What a thought! Why would noble workers resort to such a thing? Unless they were pushed, of course.
Pushed
Your
how?
dead guy was an enemy combatant.
Did you kill
I
him?
ain't the murdering type, but that's just me. Large organizations like our union have all sorts of men, with all sorts of skills.
Understood. This has been of limited use. Still, thank you.
No problem. I wish the best to you in your search. Sure, I'm glad it's not my search.
Good talking with you. Gotta run. Alright. Oh, Measurehead's up there. Hey, Measurehead. No. Measurehead. Measurehead, we got business to do. You gotta help me fucking take down a body. That's the first thing on our agenda today. Measurehead?
Do not presume this has drastically altered our race dynamic.
With just something I had to do.
Our personal dynamic has changed. A little.
He means very little.
I ever told you to help us get the body down from the train?
So it was. You bested me in race combat to reach my superior, then had him give me an order. I salute your cunning, enemy. I will go and remove the body from the tree with my bare hands.
You're so noble, Measurehead.
But while I am gone, someone must stand guard on the bridge. That someone needs to be you. Both of you.
That would mean you're openly showing the people that you're taking the Union's side.
Wait, that means showing everyone that we're taking orders from the Union.
Yes. That is precisely what it means, homunculus. This is not going to happen any other way.
Lieutenant, what if we don't want to do that?
This is the uncomfortable result of not taking it down ourselves. I can live with a compromise.
Continue.
Listen to your little friend. He is wise in his childlike way. His mysterious race may yet prove fierce competition to my heroic haplogroup.
But I agree with Kim. We should just let him do it. Okay,
Hey,
then.
See that they stay here the whole time.
The woman's gaze follows Measurehead as he leaves.
So, you guys are like cops or something?
We're just trying to keep things from going to shit.
Have you ever thought that maybe things should go to shit? I'm Katya, by the way.
You hear that? That sound. He's breaking something.
Yeah, Jean-Luc must be really tearing it up over there. I wish I could see it.
I also, I don't. I also wish I could see it.
Look at you! RCM rent-a-cops! Guarding that bridge like Everott's lapdogs! Is this where it's at now? The RCM is for sale!
Spoken by a mercenary pretending to be a worker.
Yeah, seriously. I'll work with whoever I want.
A shrill laughter interrupts you, echoing across Martinez. It's Kuno.
Huh.
Then the man turns to look behind him at the behemoth appearing around the corner, approaching him, walking past him.
Thanks, Measurehead. He's a fucking huge dude.
The corpse has been removed from the tree. Stand down and congratulate yourself. You have sided with Ray's victory today.
There has been no side choosing. We did what we had to do to keep order.
And what you had to do was to become a Union man for all to see.
Not a Union man.
Revisholian nation.
Hell yeah, after talking with him, I decided to become a white supremacist.
The
Holy
Revisholian
shit.
state
That's
will be a serene
fucking
place.
weird timing.
You should get a drink. A beautiful, serene place of mystery and peace. It will not be a place for women to infect with their frailty and hysterics, or where the Seminoles will be allowed to wear their pants around their ankles. All of that will go once you get a drink. The socialist professors at the École Supérieure will be fired. The editors of Tremble le Monde will have to beg in the streets. You'll pour beer into their begging hats and laugh. You should get a beer.
What does that mean? Oh god, I'm getting fucking stupid, aren't I? Alcohol gives 2 FYS. Oh, physique? Oh my god, that's actually kind of really good. Alright, well, shit. Get to the yard and see what Measure had accomplished. Okay. Hope the scab won't work with me anymore. Or the mercenary pretending to be a scab won't work with me anymore. Oh, hello? Someone on the roof? Whoa. Kuno?
You missed a good show before. A kid came by and completely fucked the tree to pieces.
He fucked the tree up! Fucked it good! It was porno!
Wish I could have been here to see it. Now I have some
Shoot that
questions.
shit at Kuno, Pigonaut. Kuno
No, I'm
does-
okay. Kuno doesn't fucking care.
The corpse lies on the ground among the remains of an absolutely demolished pinewood branch. It's gently laid on one side.
Well, it's down.
Mr. Measurehead has done a good job. Nothing is too broken or compromised. The victim is ready for a field autopsy.
A field autopsy?
1. Investigation of the scene. 2. Initial examination of the victim. 3. Field autopsy. 4. Transportation of the body to the morgue. We are on number 3.
The fuck are they on about?
Cop's gonna cut his shit up.
Don't we have someone else for this? A doctor?
No, you and I are detectives. The honorary rank of detective signifies our ability to handle the entire incident chain, from autopsy to cleanup to social work, everything.
Wait, honorary rank of detective?
An honor and a burden attached to your rank once you've proven yourself able, usually after 5 to 8 years of field work. Mine is lieutenant detective.
Yes, I feel like a detective.
You are. Your station would not have assigned you on this case if you weren't. Now,
The lieutenant adjusts his glasses and takes a deep breath.
First, what exactly is a field
come on,
autopsy?
officer. You know what a field autopsy
Ugh.
is. You've done 100 of them.
Alright, clap your gloved hands. Let's get. Oh, good thing I have my gloves on. Let's get in there.
There truly is a time for everything, even for yellow gardening gloves. However, they are lacking hygienically. I suggest you get in there in limited capacity.
Alright.
I'll ask you when I need you to. For the most part, maybe I should handle the contact and you take notes?
Okay. Where should I take these
In your
notes?
paperwork, officer. Just fill out the field autopsy form.
You're not gonna believe this. I think I've lost my paperwork.
Officer, what haven't you lost?
I still have my disco trousers. I still have my disco
Yes,
trousers.
barely.
Looks at his blue notebook
I
inside.
can give you my paperwork. There's an autopsy form there. Several, actually, but only if it helps move things along.
Yeah, let's work off yours for
Right.
now.
The autopsy form is near the end.
Ooh, we could take a peek at. No, let's not. Open the notebook at the field
The
autopsy
dead
form.
man stares in silence as you crack open the ledger. The bright red paper is covered in boxes and lists, describing the condition of his skin and organs in 3 parts. Above those, an 11-field info form needs filling out first. It begins with
Begin. 1. Assistant.
That's you.
Right? Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau.
the corpse is indifferent to your scribblings, just lies there. The next box says
Coroner's case no.
KK57
Number.
dash 0803 dot 0815.
Write it down.
Next.
Name?
We've heard the nom de guerre. Lely. It's better than nothing. Write it down.
Oh yeah, Raphael Ambrosia Cousteau. That was a random fucking name I picked out, even though my actual name's Harry. Right? Lele. Nom de guerre.
What's
Whatever.
next? Date of birth?
Date of birth.
NA.
Age?
Roughly 50.
Right around
the
50.
corpse looks ageless, like meat on a hook.
Race?
Mondial.
The
Write it
pudgy
down.
mess of curdled meat looks neither mondial nor anything other.
7. Sex?
Fucky!
The little monster exclaims.
Male.
Pigs can have sex?
Right? Pig's gonna have sex. Right? Male.
Nor does he look male, with his pregnant belly and indistinguishable face.
Date of
We're
death.
still going with March 4th. 51.
Oh, right. 04, 03,
What
51.
9. Body identified by is non-applicable. 10. Case number is the same as the coroner's case.
KK 57 0503 0815 listens motionless with the cargo belt still around his neck. Only one box remains.
11. Evidence of treatment.
None. At least not after the initial examination.
A strange word. Treatment.
What exactly is treatment anyway?
Interfering with the body's position or wounds post-mortem.
How did you not know that? Aren't you a cop? You're leaving a weak impression here.
Oh, shit.
Say something sure-handed. Don't overdo it. It's okay to be unsure.
Agreed. No treatment.
A silent nod. The lieutenant places his gloved hand on the corpse's chest, as if in preparation. Your central nervous system recognizes this gesture. It's the stations of the breath. Ecclesiastic, religious in nature, a holdout from pre-DeLorean burial rites. It takes him 2 seconds to perform. Then, somewhere in Jamrock North, a small wood shed behind Rosencrantz Row, Lieutenant Nick Feuerbat puts his hand to the chest of a small corpse, no larger than a monkey. It's raining outside, light drizzle. There is darkness in the shed. Elsewhere yet, an obese female sits in a wicker chair, her silhouette bull-like against the window. Outside, Grand Coudon. The day is turning dim for Sergeant Mac Dawson. Hand extended, he approaches, to make sure she is dead more than anything else. The building is tall, 7 stories, wind-wrapped in solitude. Most of the apartments are unoccupied. This was a suicide. The other, an accident. The small one.
I like how Asperte Corpus just kind of goes into like a side story and then Shivers just adds to it. It's just kind of like wild to me. A small corpse. Wow, fucking.
And so, all across Jamrock, Coal City, GRIH, 42 deceased persons found today, 42 stations of breath.
We should start the post-mortem.
Turn the
The
page.
corpse cannot feel Kim's hand on his chest. It no longer meaningfully interacts with its surroundings. A thicket of boxes and lists on red copier paper tries to answer why.
External examination. Summary.
Clothes. The deceased wears armored boots and white briefs. The make of the briefs is Babrodine, I think.
He turns the body onto its side to check the underwear label.
See, it's happening.
Oh god.
Babrodine, yes. Inexpensive. Size M. Color white.
The disappointment is palpable. The red-haired thing was expecting something more lurid.
Write it
The
down.
boots are ceramic, vitreous enamel. They are fused to his skin from blood flowing downward post-mortem. Removal of the boots is left for processing.
Write it down.
Tattoos.
He stands up, feet planted on either side of the body.
The upper torso is covered in a single, continuous tattoo resembling a microelectronical circuit board. It reaches from the right shoulder to the heart. The ink is blue and white. The assistant has a color photograph of the markings to be added to the case files as document A1. The photo is taken on the scene using a Trigat Mini.
Write it
The
down.
deceased has a cargo lashing belt around his neck, tied with a hangman's knot. Color yellow. Length 3 meters. There is a buckle on the other end. Well nourished,
down.
athletically built, measuring 1.8 meters. Generally consistent with age, about 50. Preservation is good. Ambient temperature below freezing. Body hair is light brown. Distribution is consistent with age. The deceased had male pattern baldness. Hair is combed back, short.
Touch the corpse's hair before
The
moving on.
hair under your latex fingers feels cold to touch, wet.
Write it down. Short, light brown, male pattern baldness.
Lividity is consistent with hanging. The head is congested. Contusions are present on the head, chest, and thighs. Consistent with stones thrown post-mortem. Low velocity.
Fucking low velocity? You think Kuno doesn't know what you're talking about? Velocity was fucking max.
Oh yeah, with the stones. Oh my god, I love Kim. He's so
Talking
fucking
shit
funny.
about Kuno's velocity.
In addition, there are bite marks on the face, scalp, and chest. Consistent with predation.
Write down, but I meant for high velocity. No, let's just write down.
Ligature mark.
The lieutenant produces a small folding knife. With the other hand pulling on the belt, he starts cutting into the polyester. The stench is horrid. After a while, it's obvious the material cannot be cut.
The steel wiring. There's too much of it. We need to remove the belt so we can get to the ligature mark.
You got just the right tool for that. The chain cutters.
Pet the chain cutters. Good thing we've got these chain cutters. Pull out the rubber gripped cutters.
Always good to think ahead. Now,
Points to the rope squeezing the dead man's neck.
we need to cut the belt to see the ligature mark below. Carefully, with as much precision as you can.
See, my pig is gonna fuck his head off.
No, he ain't. Your pig's a boring fuck.
Oh, physical instrument. Can I... Hold on. Yeah, there we go, baby. Ooh, hell yeah. Look for a good spot to
The
cut.
belt is equally tight around the whole circumference of his neck, swelling over the edges like white bread rising from the yeast. The knot is the weak spot. The chain cutters fit in there.
Oh, hell yeah.
Steady now, like a flower arranger.
I've
Two
got it
cuts,
now.
And it should come loose.
Can I still level up shit? Wait, what the fuck? Where's all my... Oh, did I fuck up real bad? Hold on. Okay, sorry. I just want to double check to see. So people say that you don't really lose your skill points. So maybe I just had one left over, but I thought I had more. Oh well. It's all good. Yeah. Let's cut the belt off.
After some deliberation, you sink the cutters into the knot tying the belt together. You squeeze the rubber handles together, sweat forming on your brow.
Press down.
Snap. The knot is slashed. Another cut and the belt falls apart like a flower bouquet, revealing the dead man's neck and the dark red ligature mark around it.
The rope rises to a point, leaving a gap in the ligature mark. The suspension point is in the back of the neck.
Lieutenant also kneeled closer, running his fingers along the dark red groove until there's a gap.
As it ought to. This is where its grip on the curdled meat is gentlest, pulling up.
Hemorrhaging is observed on the skin, above and below the ligature mark. The mark is well pronounced, consistent with a drop from 1 or 1.5 meters.
Write it
Chest
down.
is intact, normal contour. Abdomen is protuberant, pelvis intact, genitalia.
He pulls down the man's underpants.
No! Let's get out and see!
I fucking knew it!
This is clearly what they've been waiting for, ever since the autopsy began. The lieutenant is trying to make it as boring as possible.
Genitalia is male and unremarkable. No evidence of injury.
Inspect the genitals. Does it look like he was enjoying his moment of death?
Yes, your hunch before. We can have a semen analysis requested from processing, if that's what you meant.
No, I was trying to get a psychic Yes, processing science. That's what I meant.
Just write down that we request an analysis.
The corpse with his pants down does not have an opinion on the subject. All he has is genitals and a deathly odor.
Write it down. Add semen
Back
sample.
is symmetrical and intact. Upper and lower extremities are intact, but asymmetrical. There are combat injuries on the right hand, thigh, and hip.
To be fair, I feel like every CSI show or like SVU show is like, gotta get a semen sample. It's always like that, no matter what the case is. I'm just doing what fucking
Bullets
I know
have
what to
bitten
do.
little pieces
That's all I
out of
know.
him.
That's all I know what to
It
do.
must have been excruciating, especially the hip. Before you is a temple of pain that knew little tenderness in life.
In addition, I see smaller, residual scars, too numerous to count, covering about 30% of his skin.
This is the body of a soldier, a mercenary.
We have a real museum here. Of battles, wars.
Write it
Last
down.
item, hands.
He takes the man's right hand and his inspects it, then moves on to the other hand. Pick up the hand.
His flesh is cold, icy.
Huh.
Pleased to meet you. Where are you from? And what's your name?
My name is...
I'm only fucking with you. I know where you're from. From Cappadocia. And your name is Il Kobo. What can I do for you, Il Kobo di Cappadocia?
Pleasure's all mine. Tell me, are you a temple of pain or a stranger to tenderness?
You get me, Kobo. I feel like you were once for tenderness and kisses yourself. But then shit went south. And now, you're ahead of even me on the pain front. We
Damn.
should do this more often. Be close like this. I mean...
Hands are clean. No sign of injury from struggling.
Whoa. The dead man's fingers slip from your hand, cold and sausage-like. Were we expecting any?
I was. Maybe I'm just not seeing them. Honestly, this stench is making it hard for me to think at the moment. Ooh. That's all for the external. Well done. What next?
Internal examination, summary.
Central nervous system. I have nothing. Do you have anything on this man's central nervous system?
You don't even have a joke.
Nope. Right, NA.
Musculoskeletal. Purge fluid is coming from the mouth. Not injury related. Eyes and tongue protuberant. Hyoid bone. Let's see.
With his eyes almost closed, the lieutenant puts his hand on the dead man's throat and begins to massage it, gently. A rotting smell erupts from the mouth. Purge fluid runs down his lips, black and viscous.
Yeah, jack that fucker off!
The hyoid bone is fractured. The rest of the musculoskeletal system is intact. Unremarkable.
Write it down.
Respiratory system.
Back hunch as if in prayer, he begins to pry open the dead man's jaw. He stops to exert more force. Both hands are used.
Oral cavity shows no lesions. The victim has received dental implants, possibly after a combat wound. Mouth swollen. Hemorrhaging present in mucosa of the lips and mouth.
From here, it looks as though the clown-faced man is screaming. The tendons of his jaw are torn apart. Hyoid ripped from the force of the lieutenant's hands.
Look inside the dead man's
No
mouth.
scream, no sigh of relief rises from the darkness inside. It's humid there. Sickly sweet air, unlike anything living. You feel like you're about to throw up again, straight in that mouth of his. No, you don't. You can keep it in. You can keep anything in.
Ooh. Look deeper inside.
You manage to suppress the contractions trying to enter your stomach. All it takes is concentration. Through it, you see nothing but darkness. More meat and darkness.
I'm just like staring into his fucking rotting mouth.
There are ancient mysteries down there, Kobo. Ask me later.
Hemorrhaging present in mucus.
The lieutenant repeats it patiently. He lets go of the jaws. The mouth snaps shut before you. Write it down.
Hepatobiliary. NA.
Why? Don't we have anything?
Are you a hepatobiliary expert?
He looks at the corpse stomach with a mixture of tiredness and disgust. Right,
Same
NA.
for toxicology and serology. NA.
Alright. Right, NA.
Cardiovascular. The body exhibits lividity in the lower extremities, feet, hands, and neck, visually consistent with the hanging.
Write it down.
Gastrointestinal.
He brushes a sigh of approaching relief. This is the last field on the list. He looks around to the ground, the pool of feces there.
Digested semi-solid food in stomach. Voila.
Touches the corpse-bloated lower abdomen briefly. Write it down, but keep the voila.
What's next on the list?
Description of injury summary.
Let's see. We have bite marks, contusions on the head and chest, and a ligature mark encircling the neck. You'll need 3 fields. Leave a 4th one too.
Bite
Head,
marks?
Chest and scalp bite mark injuries. Predation by birds has caused damage to the body. Odontologist does not need to be consulted.
Okay. So it's just from the
And
from the
your opinion,
birds.
officer?
It's definitely not fatal. Like this happened after. Non-fatal post-mortem.
Agreed. Next injury?
Contusions.
So, the scalp bleeds from a post-mortem head injury, a stone. The injury does not have the rim of an early inflammatory response. The perpetrator on the scene has confessed to causing it post-mortem.
At maximum velocity, fucko!
I love
Has
Kuno.
confessed to causing it at maximum velocity.
Write it down.
Coagulated blood sticks to his scalp and chest, where the countless stones have hit the dead man. Beneath the description of injury. 2
Non-fatal
boxes.
post-mortem.
Right. Next.
What's the 4th injury field
Nothing.
for?
Just in case.
Okay. Well, ligature mark.
A dark red abraded ligature mark encircling the neck, with a gap on the nape measuring, let's say, 7 centimeters. The hyoid bone is fractured, the cervical column intact. I see hemorrhaging on the skin, above and below the ligature mark. Depth of the mark, 1 centimeter. No signs of clawing on the neck.
Write it down.
Below the note, 2 customary boxes wait to be ticked. The man's head jerks to the side. The ring around his neck is visible.
Opinion. Fatal injury.
That's it. We have established cause of death. It's not much, and it leaves much to be questioned. But it's a start. Let's wrap this up. I pronounce this field autopsy over.
Cool. First, how did it go?
We established probable cause of death. Some would say that's the goal of an autopsy. We requested a test to be run on the genitals. That was the règle. The results should arrive in a couple of weeks if we are lucky. I will not hold my breath.
What
We
else?
were thorough with the list of injuries too. We described them all in detail. What is there to say? Given the circumstances, it was a professional field autopsy.
Oh yeah, well done, Master Detective. Maybe a drink is in order?
Perhaps a drink is in order. Later, I mean.
Now, you see, that worries me. You will die if you drink. You know that, don't you? You are proving a useful detective. The organization...
Oh, come on. It's just a drink, Kim.
Please get yourself together. The lieutenant from Precinct 57 thinks.
Alright, what now?
Now we put him in a body bag and I drive him to Forborg for processing.
The lieutenant looks at the dead man one more time, then at his notebook, then at the corpse again.
Alright.
He's thinking,
Let's see.
did I miss something?
Ooh. Tell me something, dead man.
Loony Rooney.
At the autopsy, you said you have ancient mysteries.
Oh yes, Kobo Milobo, in the gift horse's mouth. Tracts and wakes and waterways. Ancient materials buried.
Yeah, but to where, brother?
Just a small gulp away. My beloved Kobo. A small gulp away.
Huh. Enough of this.
Come back later, Coppo. Amuse yourself with my frank manners and my memento mori features, if possible. Also, see me in your dreams.
Perception. I could potentially level it up. But it'll still be hard as fuck. Let's not even try. Let's leave for a second. Can we take a look at
There are
this
several
again?
footprints in the mud, left by work.
I need to go put in more shit in visual calculus. Fine. Let's level up visual calculus. And let's see. Anything that gives me +1 visual calculus. Ooh. Those are cool as fuck. -1 drama. Do we have anything else that gives me more visual calculus? Alright, I think that's good.
There are several footprints in the mud.
That's pretty
left
fucking
by
high.
work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here.
Let's try it.
Maybe more than 12. No. 8 pairs of boots have shuffled back and forth in the mud.
Ah, go over them one by one.
Standard work boot. Steel reinforced toes, number 46.
Okay.
2. Standard work boot. Steel
Number
reinforced
44.
Hobnailed work boot. Steel reinforced
Oh,
toes.
interesting.
Number 43. 4.
This is
Standard
good.
work boot. Number 45 or 46.
Wait, which is
you
it?
Don't know. It's a miracle you can tell the prints apart as it is. The cold must have preserved them.
Count more.
5. Another standard work boot. Steel reinforced toes. Number 44. 6. An aberration. Light as air. Even pace. Same make of boot, but number 41.
Male or female?
Impossible to tell. Could also have been an adolescent. The gait is undeveloped.
I'm pretty good at this, aren't I?
You're not bad. It's as if the whole world darkens. Everything else has a thin film of unimportance on it, and the tracks burn in the middle of it, in a strange, beautiful way.
Count the rest.
7. The glowing outline of a standard work boot, number 46. But the imprints are twice as deep as the others. The weight exceeds 200 kilograms. 8.
Okay.
And yet another standard work boot, number 44. There's an aberration in the pattern of the sole, however. The right sole is smoother.
Oh, interesting.
More worn.
So he walks more with his it puts more weight in maybe his right foot. Maybe it's someone with kind of like a limp.
How many?
400 million. 8.
I was pretty off then. I counted 20.
The same guys are going back and forth.
I never got the hang of it. Hyperopia. Do you see anything out of the ordinary?
An aberration. One soul is smoother than the other.
Interesting. Let's name it the Old Soul.
Oh, this one's easy. Way too easy. It's a driver.
A driver would wear down the right shoe before the left. The accelerator's on the right. And remember that abandoned lorry cabin we found?
With a piece of sandpaper glued to the throttle.
The lieutenant adjusts his glasses, oh my god, to light up with excitement.
Which means that the missing lady driver was also present at the lynching? That's it. She's the odd soul.
First the drug smuggling, now this. How deep does this rabbit hole go?
We've identified one of the footprints, but there are still 7 to go.
A heavy one, 200 kilogram imprint.
200? Could it be the combined weight of 2 people, one carrying the other who's tied up? Let's say a heavily built worker carrying a similarly built, soon-to-be-dead man.
Or what if it's Measurehead?
He might be right. 200 kilograms of living weight is unlikely.
How much is... Hold on, sorry. 200 kilograms to pounds. That's 440 pounds. That's insane. It could be an extremely obese man, but these are workers. One of them was carrying him over.
Possibly, yes.
Light step, number 41 shoe.
A woman or a kid?
It could be a woman.
Okay. How do you know?
He knows it's hard to discern sex from a person's gait.
I don't.
Understood. Anything else?
How old do you think these
A
tracks
week,
are?
maybe? 7 days would fit the time frame provided to us by the caller, who reported the hanging.
It is not impossible.
How do you know?
I pulled last week's forecast for coastal Havashol. 7 days below freezing.
And that's why
the day
the
before,
body's still
the day
good.
of his hanging, was the last warm day.
Correct again. Sub-zero temperatures would preserve the tracks in a good state. The commotion here could have taken place a week ago.
What do you think happened
What
here?
do I think? A mob of people brought something heavy to the tree. One of them was carrying the victim. They shuffled around, especially under the tree. Then, after hoisting him up, they stood in a semicircle facing his direction. At first glance, this appears to be a lynching.
Indeed. They all stood in a row here and looked at the tree.
We've been through all of it. So damn, we've actually made some pretty good progress.
The man is decom... The lieutenant adjusts his glasses and takes a deep breath.
Perception. Alright, let's see how I can bring up perception. Do I have anything to bring up my perception just a little bit? Ah, not really. What's half-light again? Okay. Okay.
The man is deep. The lieutenant adjusts his glasses and takes a deep breath.
Can we? No, we can't. There's no chance we're gonna get this. Unless we get double sixes. The only thing that's gonna do is just bring down my morale. Let's bag him, take him away.
Okay. I need a little help for carrying him to the holding pen of my kinema. I can take care of the rest.
What should I do in the meanwhile?
Continue working here. The locals, the case, or attend to your own business. I will meet you downstairs in the Whirling in Rags tomorrow morning, 7:30 sharp.
Bag the corpse and drag it to the motor carriage. Holy shit, so he's gone for the rest of the day. That's crazy. I'm on my own now. Well, alright. Shit. Alright. Well, I already miss him. Shit. I could do speed now. He's not gonna judge me. this? My patrol cloak. Here, let me take that off, put on suggestion. Yeah, there we go. What do we got here? Interfacing. -1 suggestion, huh? There we go. +1 electrochemistry. -1 savoir-faire. I think that's good for now. Got a couple keys. I don't know, what next? Still gotta find the cryptozoologist. We need to get to the other area to do that. Figure out who made the call making the crime. This is gonna probably take some time. Track down the badge. Track down the gun. Where's the rest of the armor? Ask Kuno what he knows. Victim's tattoos. The clothes in the trash. Smoker. So we're gonna do that tonight. Explore the whirling secret passages. Open an apartment door for Everett. Ask Renee about the photo and find money to pay rent. Actually, before we... How do I get up there? Can't even talk to her. There's gotta be some way eventually I can get up to talk to her. Hey, Kuno.
Fuck does Kuno care? Kuno doesn't fuck.
Of course Kuno doesn't fucking care. Can I talk to Kuno S?
I'll die before I squeal, pig.
Hey, kid.
What's this kid shit? Fucking mind games. I'd rather die than squeal.
Get the fuck out of here, face. You got done.
Talk to me. Okay. Shit. Well, I think this is where we call it, because we're at this is another long one. But we made some progress. I think some really good progress for first day. It's unfortunate that fucking what's his face, our little buddy Kim is fucking. I'm gonna have to take the body down. He's gonna be gone for the rest of the fucking day. I'm gonna miss him, honestly. Like, it's a full day he's missing. Maybe I did that a little bit too early, but you know, I just didn't want to keep the body up for any longer than it needed to be up there, you know? But yeah, I don't know. And now we don't even get to like recap the day with him, which kind of sucks. Oh well. Well, we'll stop here now, and I think next time we might go talk to Renee. Like, fucking Kim does not give a shit about Renee. So I think that's a good time for me to do that. Maybe take some drugs, because I need to do some speed. That's what I really need to do. And yeah, I don't know. We can try and figure some shit out. I don't know. We got this. We do. Until then, see you next time.